3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Morton. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
He's got it on a crossing route. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. down. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Scanning the field, it's Sims. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it in. Boulders all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Morton. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's a stiff arm, and he's in the clear. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football, and instead they go back to old reliable, the running back, get some good blocks up front, and not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this, huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball on Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Morton. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
BAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
They flipped ends of the field pretty now for the 2nd period.
14, Texas Tech, 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Morton. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Douglas. They get him down to the big gainer to the 42.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Red Raiders have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Touchdown, Texas Tech. And 6 more points to the total. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't you have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game, maybe going back and forth all game.
They're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. It's Brown. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get it down, but the game moves the ball under the 36.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result, some positive yards.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Sims. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. We're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. He's got it. And that is enough for a 1st down. And he's brought down. But, hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And the return will be brought down. Throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Carter. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Sims. Running back grabs it on the screen. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. With the catch, it's Brown.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Movement here from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. That's caught. It's Brown. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the ground, it's Udo. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Nice throw. Caught for a completion.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Arizona State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the back now goes in motion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. When he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in a nice position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. To pass. It's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick throw over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Action by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short connection to the tight end here. Going in for the first down to the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Receivers are bunched together. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Sims. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. All moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle, but first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw. It's Morton. It's caught on the crossing pattern. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This quarterback on fire today. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here on first down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Brings up second down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Running back has it on the screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Udo.
That's the end of the third.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
31. Arizona State 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Dropping back, it's Sims. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We'll give it to the running back. Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And they're trying to push it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Bringing it out, it's Hudson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Much out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Using his legs, it's Williams. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Morton. Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. They trust the left side of the offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Udo. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. They'll have to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. Move into open space. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Nobody can bring him down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
First down and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third. Going up the hill.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Great move there. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Fights off the defender. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To throw, it's Sims. Bringing pressure. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Another great decision by the quarterback here. Good job of keeping this drive alive, keeping the clock moving. Late in the game, these are the plays that win football games, and that was a big one.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.